Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Saturday, currently 12:25 in the afternoon. We've been online for about 10 minutes actually. We're not gonna dash too long today. I got some plans with some friends around 5:30ish. No, around 6. I'm gonna stop around 5:30. So we're gonna do as much as we can. We're here in Reston, and that's actually kind of luck, to be honest, because when I woke up, well, first of all, the live last night was awesome. Had a good time. Shout out to everyone that was there. And I woke up super late, and I'm like, oh man, that means my schedule is gone and whatnot, things like that, you know. But somehow, some way, there was an opening like from 12:30 to like 8 randomly here. So I'm like, you know what, let's jump on that. My first 3 offers were garbage. Then this one came along. It's not bad, it's decent. So I'm gonna get the ball rolling from Bonchon, 675. I think it's going like 3 miles maybe. The other thing about Bonchon is that it stinks, you know. So let's say that I do some rideshare. People are gonna get in the car, yo, why does it smell like food in here, you know? That's the one thing I hate about Bonchon. But I have my my black ice, you know, doing its thing all around the car, so hopefully it'll fight it. I do gotta close this. I don't know why I had it open. It's finally getting kind of cold. I love it. Anyways, let me get this dropped off, and we'll see you guys on the next order. Let's go. Okay, guys, so we got the order dropped off, and actually went up to like 850, I think, or 875, 8 something. Made it back to the town center, and then I accepted 2 orders that I wanted to take, but the app kept glitching, or maybe my connection was weak, I don't know. But eventually, after that, you know, not being able to do those orders, we got this one right here from Silver Diner. We just picked it up. Small order, 625, 2.5 miles. Can't ask for anything much better than that, to be honest. No miles, decent payout. It could always be more. Food was ready, that we're only 5 minutes away, 1.5 miles, and the time is 12:50. So I think between now and 5, if I could do $100, I'd be cool with that, you know what I mean? So hopefully we can make that happen, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, we got the order dropped off, and to my surprise, yo, it went up from 625 to like $10 or 1025, something like that. We're sitting at 1850 for the entire dash, so no complaints, only 2 orders in. That time right now is 105, declining some low paying offers. Having some app issues, but I think it's because of my connection. Not really because of Doordash, but that's because I was trying to see if they had fixed the whole like 5G. Whenever the phone goes from 5G to like 5G ultra wide, instead of getting better, it gets worse. I feel like it's fighting to have the 5G, and then it just becomes trash. So my phone that I use for dashing, I'm keeping it only on LTE, because LTE is, you know, been around for a minute and it works as it should. So yeah. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next order. Okay guys, I've forgotten how slow Nando's peri-peri chicken can be, but it's all good though. We waited an extra 10 minutes past the pickup time, and now we are making our way here to drop it off. We're only 5 minutes away, 1.7 miles. The time right now is 1:30, so you know, we're not doing too bad. It does feel fairly busy today compared to other days, but you know, still the slow times, you know. So anyways, let me get this dropped off. We'll see you guys soon. Let's go. Guys, so we got the last order dropped off. That also went up a little bit, so we're sitting at 2675, and I was just completely dead. I did get an order from Grubhub, but it was trash. Empower, so far nothing. And right now we're just waiting, chilling. So I don't think we're gonna hit 100 by 5 o'clock. But you know, we can do 50, 60 bucks. I mean, like I said, I really wasn't planning on dashing the whole day today, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to dash later tonight. We'll see. We'll see, but you know, we're out here trying to make that money, just like you guys, trying to make that money. We'll see you guys on the next order. All right, guys, after waiting for what felt like forever, we have this set of offers here from Chipotle, 1138. I think it's like less than 3 miles, less than 4 miles. I jumped on it. I'm like, hey, double digits. It's not gonna move probably, but it's gonna be an easy, quick $11 and some change. Both orders were ready from Chipotle, and it's been so slow. So I'm glad that I took it. You know what's funny about this? That when I got out to go to the Chipotle, I saw so many dashers literally asleep, like in their car. Like I think I saw at least 2 or 3 that were napping, because they're probably not getting anything. Or if they are, they probably just didn't see it. But yeah, that's how slow it is, and there's definitely a lot of drivers out today. So, you know, it is what it is. We're baby stepping in here to at least 50 bucks, hopefully, by 5 p.m. No, I think we should definitely be able to do 50 bucks, hopefully. Anyways, let me get this orders dropped off, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, we got the order dropped off, both of them, and of course it's there at 11:48, no problem. And then when I was driving here, check this out on the left. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's a police car from DC, so I'm assuming he probably lives here and he gets to take the ride home. Because I'm like, why is there a Metro Police Department here? Or I forgot what it's like, MPDC, or I forgot what it was called, but it's a cop car from DC. You see them in DC all the time. First of all, in DC, there's so many different kinds of cops. There's like Secret Service cops. There's like the travel cop, not travel, parks. The parks police. There's some, you can get pulled over by a bunch of different people in DC. But anyways, now we're sitting at 3823. You know, slow. What more can I say than that? So hopefully we'll get something soon. The time right now is 2:45. Let's ride. Alrighty, guys. And just when all hope was about to be lost, no, just kidding. We got an order here from Safeway Payne. I think 21.25, 23 items. The miles are super low. Why not? You know, hopefully we don't have any issues. It's just a bunch of random stuff actually, and everything should be easy to find. Not like yesterday when I couldn't find those stinking watermelon things. It should be good. We'll see you guys inside. Alrighty, guys, so we got everything that was produce wise. We found it, no problem. Now, I've never heard of this cereal. Maybe I'm, you know, dating myself, meaning that I'm old. I've never heard of this Golden Grahams breakfast cereal. Never heard of it, and I don't see it. Unless I'm blind, which is also a possibility. Because I don't see it. I'm looking. The box looks like it'd be easy to find. It's like a yellow box. A big yellow box. Yeah, nowhere to be found. Ah, there it is. See, I told you I'm blind. There it is. We found it. I think they just won the regular one. Let's see if it's going to scan for once, which I highly doubt because these things never scan. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, it actually scanned, but did it actually scan? Let's see. It actually scanned. Let's go. There are a couple of items that says unknown, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be in the same section as the pantry because it's like, you know, seasoning, things of that nature. So we'll see you guys soon. Alrighty, guys. I think most of our next items are going to be right here. Ground ginger. Let's see here. Come on. Okay, did it scan? Did it scan? It didn't scan. Well, why would it scan? You know, why would it do what it's supposed to do? Is it gonna scan this time? Is it gonna scan this time? Yes, it did. Signature Select cornstarch, pure cornstarch. Let's see. There's just so much stuff that sometimes it's like you see it, but you don't see it. You know what I mean? Like it should all be right here because it's all the Signature Select brand, which is like their own brand. Yet I don't see it. Oh man, there's a bunch of stuff here. It'll take me a little bit to find, but I'm confident it's all here, hopefully. I mean, I'm looking for, it looks like a little white box. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, so I'm looking for a little white box. Yet I don't see it. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys, we have everything except this one last thing. It says here McCormick's sesame seed. This is the only thing that I have not been able to find. According to them, it's here somewhere in this section, but I can't find it. So I'm gonna try one more time, then I'm gonna ask someone to help me out. If not, then we'll just say that we cannot find it. And by the way, I did find the the cornstarch was on the other side right here. I probably looked like a dumbass earlier, but yeah. Anyways, let's give this one last chance because I'm telling you, well, first of all, I'm trying to look for something that is this big, but it says only 1 ounce, so it's going to be really small. So it's got to be right here. It's got to be right here. It's got to be real small. Haha. No, this is a different type of seed. It's got to be here. Where is this thing? Chipotle, ground sesame seed, chili powder, celery seed. Are you serious? I feel like they have everything except what I need. Come on, really? How do they have all these other ones except the one that I'm looking for? Poppy seeds, sesame seeds. Haha, there it is, guys. We did it. I don't even know if you guys can see that or not, but look at that. Yay. Well, first of all, let's see if it scans. Let's go. And that's it. This little thing took us forever to find. Let's go. Okay, guys, we are finally back in a Dash movie. I feel like that took me way too long. Yeah, especially the items that don't say which aisle. It would just say something generic like pantry, but there's no aisle attached to it. You know what I mean? But yeah, the item that took the longest to find that I don't think I recorded was this organic soy sauce that I could not find. But eventually I found it, you know, but it's just annoying because it's not next to the normal soy sauce. It has like a little organic section. Anyways, we got everything shot for, no substitutions, and that stinking sesame seed took me forever to find too. But you know, that's just on me. I feel like if I just knew the grocery stores better, I could have found it sooner, you know. But it's all good though. Now we're only 3 minutes away from the drop off, and it's a house, even better, no steps, so it's a win-win. And we're gonna double check and triple check so we make sure we don't leave anything in the car, because I still feel so bad about that one time when I forgot the lady's toilet paper in the car. Yeah, that was my bad. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, we got all the groceries dropped off. I was greeted by their dog. Luckily I'm a dog person, but the dog was huge. It was like a beautiful German Shepherd. But I could see that if you're not a dog person, you'd be like, whoa, you know. Plus, you know, you always gotta stay in your hands so they can smell you and whatnot. She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm like, oh, it's okay, I have a dog, I get it, you know. But anyways, I got it dropped off. The base pay was $14.25, $7 tip. And I feel like with grocery orders, usually the tip is always a lot lower than the base. You know what I mean? But anyways, we're sitting at $59.48. I also forgot to mention, we bought some black ice here at the Safeway when I was buying the groceries, because I think my car smells like bonchon, and I hate the smell of bonchon, which is always a deterrent whenever I get an order from them. You know what I mean? So anyways, we'll see you guys for the next order. Let's go. Okay guys, it's been a while since we last checked in. I completely forgot to record when I got my last order because it was so close to the drop off from North Italia, and I have not been to North Italia since that, you know, fiasco earlier in the week where I ended up waiting more than an hour for the order. And then the customer ended up tipping me $10 afterwards, later that night through the app, which is awesome, by the way. But the order was ready this time, $6.25. It's still at $6.25. Got back to the car. We're out of time. It's 5 o'clock right now, so I knew that I wasn't gonna get anything, or I wasn't gonna have enough time to pick up and drop off because I gotta be somewhere at 5:30. So we're gonna finish the Dash at $65.73. Of course, not our finest day, and there's a possibility that it could work later tonight after I'm done hanging out with my friends. I'm not sure. So technically, there could be more of the vlog left. I don't know. but if this is the end, guys, thank you so much for coming along in today's Dash. We'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe. Take care. Peace. Okay, guys, so there's more of the vlog left, okay? But hear me out, okay? The time is 9:15, okay? And I'm gonna dedicate this night edition of my Dash to trying out, well, technically not even my Dash, I'm just working, trying out in Power here. I'm in, right now I'm in DC, but I'm gonna start in Arlington. That's gonna be like my starting point, because I know it's more popping in Arlington, you know, and then maybe end up in DC, I don't know. But we've done one fare so far, and I think that was from Arlington to DC. I think it was paying like $14. The miles were pretty low, like 6 miles, I think. I'm definitely still playing around with like my rate card and like how much I want to charge people and whatnot. So I'm probably taking some rides that other drivers that are more experienced wouldn't take. But I'm just, you know, I'm just trying it out. So right now we're actually going to the airport, but not Dallas, of course. We're gonna go to Ronald Reagan, which is down the street. We're 10 minutes away, and I think the drop-off is also back in DC. So again, we're just kind of playing around with it. So I'm probably driving more miles than I should. But again, we're giving it a shot. So I'm probably gonna give you guys random updates throughout the night. I'm not sure how late I'm planning on working until, you know, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see where the night takes us. And you guys will be right there with me. Let's go. Okay, guys, so we are done here with the airport trip. And let me tell you that it was not fun, okay? It was 3 people with huge luggages. Luckily, though, they were college students, so they were cool with, you know, the fact that my car is small. So we fit. It was 3 girls, and they had 6 luggages. 6 for 3 girls, and the luggages were huge. Like I'm not even saying that they were. No, these are huge luggages. So we able to fit 3 in the back, one up front, and then 2 of them had to carry them in their laps. They were going to Howard University. It's all good, but definitely it was a struggle. Now, the only thing that sucked is that it didn't tell me, like I had to ask them like what terminal they were in or what airline they were flying, you know, and she told me there was nowhere for them to input that information. So that was kind of a downer, I guess. But man, it was we were playing Tetris here in the little Dash mobile. The time right now is 10:02, and I'm actually gonna head home because I got something going on with the fam, some last minute stuff. Everything's cool, but I need to be home. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a day here. I'll give you guys another update once I'm home, or perhaps maybe the night changed or my plans changed. I don't know. But right now at 10:02 p.m., my plan is to go home. Or maybe I'll go home and come back out if we can. I don't know. The night's young, you know. The night's young. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a few. Okay, guys. So we ended up coming back out. Okay, it's midnight, exactly midnight. So I got back out around 11:40ish. So I've been out here for a few minutes. Well, more than a few minutes, and I did one ride on Empower. Of course, what else would I be doing rides on? But it was almost $9. So I mean, kind of low paying, but you know, it was super low mileage. And we're here. So I'm here in Arlington. My plan is to stay in this area and see where the night takes me. I'm gonna assume it probably gets busier towards like 1:30, and people are leaving the clubs, the bars, and whatnot. So we'll see how it goes. But the girl that I picked up from CVS, she had like a sandwich, but it was, you know, it wasn't open. Next thing you know, I hear her munching in the back, and I was just like, in my mind, I'm like, yo, you could have, you know, said something. But you know, she was like, oh, I was so hungry and this and that, and I was like, all right, you know. But I was like, isn't there like an unwritten rule, like you don't eat in somebody's car unless, you know, you ask? But yeah. Anyways, we're just chilling right now, waiting for some rides. I thought about turning DoorDash on, to be honest, but right now I'm just trying to focus on seeing if it's worth it to do maybe Empower late at night on Saturdays or something. I don't know, because Fridays, you know, we go live on Fridays, so, you know, be there. So it's a lot of fun. Now, I did have DoorDash on earlier at the beginning, and I ended up just turning it off because it was like all these super like low paying offers, lots of miles, or it was like very low pay, very low miles, but you could just see the destination was like a nightmare. Like everything here is like, you know, high rises and whatnot. Although one thing that I could definitely see, like if I just did a ride share all the time, yo, you would have to schedule like, you know, breaks to like stretch or something, because I have literally been sitting here. The last time I got out was when I got home, but before that, when I helped the girls out with their luggage. Other than that, I've been basically sitting in the car, you know. Oh, we just stopped by the way, and got some rain, you know. Got to keep the energy going, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the update. So we shall see you guys at some point. Let's go. Okay, guys, quick little update. The time right now is 1:40 in the morning, and I think we've done 2 or 3 rides. I don't remember. They'll be coming up on the screen. If I'm not mistaken. Definitely one of them I would not have taken if I would have realized where I was going. It's just, it was still in DC, but it's just like on the other side of DC, which I have no problem with, but I just didn't realize how far it was, even though it wasn't that many miles, if that makes any sense. Like there's just a lot of like, even though there isn't traffic, you can't just drive straight. You know, there's a lot of like turns you gotta make. So, but anyways, right now we're on our way to pick up another fare, perhaps the last one. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it's 1:41. The clubs are open to like 2:30, maybe 3. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna play it by ear, but I'm pretty confident that we should be over $100 for the entire day, including my dashing from earlier in the day. I think. I don't know. We'll definitely do another update, another couple updates if I can. We'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, guys, it is the next day. It's not even morning. It's like noon. Okay, so I got home at 4 in the morning. Okay, I don't even know how I got home so late. Like, I just kept doing ride after ride. And I know for a fact that I had my rate card set too low. Now, the rate card is basically the driver can set their own rates. There is a recommended one, right? But when it's slower out here in VA and Virginia, I have my own. It's a little bit lower, right? But I think once I was in DC, I made the mistake of not going with the suggested pricing and stuff, because I was getting ride after ride. And I declined a few that were like kind of low paying, you know? But overall, good night. I think we made, oh, and I had a $5 tip from the girls that were from the airport. I forgot to mention that, or maybe I didn't, I don't know, but I forgot to mention that they gave me $5 in cash. The girls from the airport that, you know, we held all those luggages and stuff. But overall, good night. Especially towards the end of the night, everything was like super short distance. Although there is a lot of traffic at that time because people are, you know, leaving the clubs and whatnot. But if I'm not mistaken, which hopefully I'm not, we made like $200 overall, including the dash and whatnot. I'm gonna put a screenshot of all the rides. I only had one person that canceled on me, and I got $2 for that. And I wasn't even near them yet. I was like 15 minutes away when they canceled, so it all worked out. My thoughts are, I would definitely need to get more familiarized with, you know, DC, Arlington, and the rates and things like that, because I do feel like I was maybe a little bit on the cheaper side compared to other drivers perhaps. But you know, it is what it is. We're learning. It's a learning experience. Plus, like, I can't, you know, you can't argue with the cash flow, you know. So now I know that if I need to make some money late night in DC or Arlington, you know, I'm sure I can make. And this is counting the fact that I have to go home for like an hour and then come back out. You know what I mean? So I probably would have made even more money if I didn't have to go home just to come back out. You know, but overall, no complaints. We're still learning the ways of Empower and whatnot. But yeah, so that's basically my recap. And right now we are going back out. But you know, that'll be a whole nother dash. You gotta stay safe. Peace.